What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Man Up, coming at you from Man Cave Sports TV. Houston Texans versus Jacksonville Jaguars before the game. Now, I know I did my before the season started prediction. I did have us losing this game 20-23, a close game. But like I said before, this was before trades, injuries, people getting benched, whatever. This is what I thought that the score predictions may be. I did that one before the season. It's called Houston Texans 2019 season. Y'all go check that video out. And before I get started here with my thoughts on this game, you see that helmet right there? Like I said before, Houston Texans mini helmet. If the Texans finish at least 11-5, I will have a giveaway with that helmet right there. Alrighty. Now, with that being said, though, let me go ahead and get into my prediction of this game. A lot of people are saying that Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes, and Lamar Jackson, quarterbacks of the future. These are going to be three great rivalries between these three quarterbacks. Maybe. We'll see what happens. I know a lot of people saying this is a rematch. Louisville, I think it was Louisville, versus Clemson. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and get into my thoughts of this game. Now, I know Will Fuller and Bradley Roby will not be playing in this game against the Baltimore Ravens. So they have been downgraded to out. I thought maybe Will Fuller might play, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This football is part of the game. Injuries are part of the game. It is what it is. Now, I think the number one way that we could beat this team is by controlling our penalties. And also to not, I guess you could say turnovers and our penalties. Excuse me, sorry about that. I think that's the best way that we can win this game. Because I have noticed in the last few games, a lot of pre-snap penalties where we're killing ourselves. Even though we might have won those games, but it could have been a whole lot better if we did not have those penalties. You know what I'm saying? Like against the Chiefs, we had a lot of penalties and some turnovers. Against the Raiders, against the Jaguars when we played in London. But we still won those games, but games would have been decided a lot. Well, it could have been lopsided if we weren't shooting ourselves in the foot. So, if we do not have those penalties, or at least limit those penalties to, I want to say, we averaging about 10 penalties a game. If we average those down to like at least half, more than likely we can win this game. Because I think these two teams are kind of similar, in play. And I'm not talking about just mobile quarterbacks. I'm talking about in general. They are similar. Now, I did see a stat where they were saying that Lamar Jackson might be the next MVP. Now, Lamar Jackson is beating Deshaun Watson when it comes to like rushing yards. But passing yards and quarterback play, Deshaun Watson has him beat. Even has Patrick Mahomes beat. But I think the number one way that we can win this game is, since we're not going to have Will Fuller, we're not going to have Bradley Roby. Of course, J.J. Watt is out for the season. I think the best way that we can win this, limit our penalties, and run the ball. Now, our defense is going to have to spy on Lamar Jackson. Now, I know Lamar Jackson is a quick running. He's pretty fast. Let me put it like that. He's pretty fast. But that's the number one thing I think we're going to have to do, have a spy on him. Now, I'm not talking about for the whole game, but periodically. Keep him guessing. He knows he's going to have a spy, but keep him guessing when and who, I guess you could say. It might be Willie Merciless this play, or it might be I know Christian Conover ain't with the team no more, but that's the first name popped in my head. But it might be him. DJ Reader, you know what I'm saying? I know DJ Reader can't keep up with him, but you get my idea, my point. It's like keep a spy on him and not always the same person. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep him confused. I know a lot of people saying the best way to beat them too is keep their offense off the field. That's true too. But sometimes, I think there is another way, and I think that with the Texans not playing with Fuller and Bradley Roby, I think if we get back Laramie Tunsil, offensive lineman, I think that'll help us out as well too. Now I'm not 100% sure if he's gonna play. I tried to look something up to see if he was. The only thing I found was saying that it was uncertain if he was gonna play. It was gonna be a game time decision. So I have to see what happens with that. Then I also noticed that the Kiki Cutie. I don't know why. I always struggle saying his name. Don't know why. But anyway, he might play, in this game too. So we can use everything that we can get. You know what I'm saying? So my whole point in saying all this is that I'm hoping that we can, because this is going to be one of those games to where, like I said plenty of times in the past on my show and on Soft Sports, that we have to win every AFC matchup. We already lost one, that was to the Colts. And since they have been started to lose and we're continuing to win, we need to keep this going, keep this train rolling. Because I don't know if everybody notices, but the AFC South at this point is the best division in football. We have the best record out of the AFC South. If you do all the other division records, the AFC South has the best record. So, something to think about right there. So, Week 11, Houston Texans, Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. I think our secret weapon in this game is going to be DJ Reader. And I'm saying that because with J.J. White out, a lot of people is going to be double and triple teaming Whitley Merciless because he's our next best defender. And I think it's going to open up the doors for everybody else. Now, I was hoping Bradley Roby would play because we need that corner. But Conley has been playing pretty decent since he got here. So, especially against the Jags, against the other Conley, the wide receiver Conley for the Jags. So, he's been playing pretty decent. So, I am happy with that. So, I can't knock that. So, with all that being said, though, man, I'm going to go ahead and end this. But I do want to pose a question. And I know it's going to be some bias when I ask this. But who do y'all think is better? Deshaun Watson or Lamar Jackson? Leave me a comment below. And also leave me a detail. A reason why you think which one of them is better. I will comment on all of those that I get. But with that being said, man, this is Houston Texans versus the Baltimore Ravens before the game. Of course, like I said, my prediction, I had us losing this game 20-23. Hoping I'm wrong, but that was my prediction. I'm not going to change it. It is what it is. This is your boy Man Up. I'm chunking the deuce. And as always, you was in the man cave. Now I got to kick you out the man cave. Holla.